Yo, it's Nakia again, and uh, first of all, I want to apologize for how I sound right about now because since it's spring, I have allergies, and it sounds like somebody shoved cotton up my nose. But anyway, that won't stop me. So, all right, today I think I'm gonna tell a story. It's a very stupid one that really doesn't have a meaning to it. It's just something that happened like last year that I never let go of. But okay, so I'll give you the setting. So the setting is it's high school, right? Okay. Well, the setting would be my room, I guess, and I'm on my laptop. It's a Saturday, and it just so happens to be February 14th or Valentine's Day, right? So the thing about this was it's Valentine's Day, and I didn't know it was Valentine's Day. So, uh, there are people I hang out with after school, and to switch up their names, it'll be there's a girl and a boy. There's more of them, but they're not relevant to this story at the moment. The girl I'll call her Lexi, and the boy I'll call him Franklin, and they suck. But I'll get to it in a second. So the way this story goes is it's the weekend, okay? So I'm expecting to enjoy myself. I don't know it's Valentine's Day. I'm happy or whatever. And if not given by the Piggy lady you'll see in this episode's banner, if you look at her shirt, you can only guess whose symbol that is. And if not, then it's Markiplier's symbol. But, it plays into the story a little bit. But okay, so it's February, and I've only been watching Mark for about a month and 2 weeks. And essentially, he's my favorite person in the world, even though he has like jack shit to do with this story. But exposition. So I'm on my laptop, right, and I'm watching YouTube, and I'm like generally happy for the most part, because I don't have a life of my own, so I live vicariously through my favorite YouTubers, and I'm happy or whatever. I just finished up watching To the Moon some while back. So I was just all happy and stuff. But it was like 5 in the afternoon, right? And I get I used to use Skype at the time, and I get this Skype message from Lexi, right? And it's a screenshot of this conversation between her and this other dumbass I just mentioned earlier. So it's like, to set this up, basically Franklin had a crush on me, if you want to put it like that, if you want to even call it that, and he kind of blew it for himself because I already knew. I mean, if you're calling somebody you're not dating your princess and all this other shit, then 9 times out of 10, yeah, she's probably gonna have a clue that you like her. He had already told me, and I was just like, yeah, right. Like I'm gonna date you. But look, so she sent me the screenshot, and the screenshot said, uh, it was along the lines of, well, he said, I can't choose between you or Nakia, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute, what does this mean? Like, mind you, she has a boyfriend, and ain't no way in hell she was gonna date him to begin with. So he blew it for himself there. They were like, oh, well, cause like they were in a Skype call, so it was Lexi Franklin and her friend who was like, well, she 14 and she had this friend that was 23, uh, who I'll call her Jess. Okay, Jess, and They were all in a Skype call, the three of them, and she sends me this message. And at first, I'm like worried. I'm like, what is this? I don't get it. And then like I just started getting mad for no reason, right? And it was just like, no, like seriously, what is this? Like I'm like angry, like hot, and I'm like upset also because it ruined my weekend, and I was happy to begin with, and that was rare at the time for me to be remotely happy because I was in such a terrible mindset. So I'm like, are you gonna explain to me what this is? And like, um, she sends me the request for a Skype call, and I'm like, I type in, should I answer this? And she immediately replies, yes. So I click the button, and when the call opens up, there's a little jingle that plays, and then it's like the call opens up, right? And it's like three of them, and I hear giggling and laughing, and I'm like, hello, and I hear Franklin on the other end going, who is this? And I'm like, who do you think it is? And he's like, oh, Lexi, what did you do? And they're just like, happy Singles Awareness Day. And I'm like, it's Valentine's Day? Like, what? And then I was like, is somebody going to explain to me what this is? And they were just laughing and laughing and laughing and wouldn't explain. Oh, somebody has a crush on you. And I'm like, you're 14 and you're 23. What the fuck, man? I swear, I'm not that old, but I feel too old for this bullshit. And it's just like the most childish thing ever, and it was so annoying because like my family's crazy, right? All violent minded and shit. And it's just like she dragged my brother into it, and that's when she fucked up, and that's why I'll never forgive her for this. Like I have this thing where I hate dragging other people into my own wars. So it's like if I'm arguing with somebody and somebody goes, what are they talking about? I'm like, don't worry about it. It's my war, not yours. But she drags my brother into it. He snaps. Mind you, at the time, my brother was single. So he's like, no, stay away from my sister. I don't like you. I don't want you slandering my family name. If you want to date my sister, you're going to have to take her out to dinner. You have to take her to the movies. You're going to have to buy her things. You're going to have to train with me for one entire year and then fight me and win. And all that shit. And I was like, oh, this is getting stressful already. And then his friends started coming in. And he has this friend named Tay. And his friend Tay was like, oh, do you want to date him or not? And I'm like, I don't know. Leave me alone. I've never dated anyone before. Just shut up. And so I tried. I was like, oh, well, it can't be too bad. Why don't I give him a chance? I made a mistake. That lasted about 2 days. And, yeah. He ruined, like, Franklin ruined it for himself, like, for real. Just, like, moving too fast will ruin a relationship for you if you scare the girl away. Like, oh, we can go to the same college, we can do this, we can do that, and the moment you mention sex, it's over with. Oh, no, no, I don't want that. You're not a part of my life plan, go away. Like, I have, like, multiple paths, like, paved out in my mind, and he was not a part of it at all. And then, like, um, yeah, so that ended, and then he immediately started dating some other chick. So I kind of dodged the bullet. Um, I'm probably gonna have to pace these out, but yeah, I don't know. It's like I have a 15-minute time limit, but I I usually stop at 10, so it's not too long, I guess. But yeah, basically they ruined my life by dragging my family into it, and then on the other hand, my fucking brother who got into my affairs. This is what like a couple months later. So I have a girlfriend. I'm sorry. What You sorry? Fucking. And then he goes, you can date anybody you want. Just choose. And I'm like, first of all, that's not how it works. Second of all, oh no, it's too late. All three of you have ruined like any guy in the future's chances with me because I have now have this messed up mindset where I don't care. Like I'm not obligated. I'm lazy. I don't feel like it. Commitment is not an option at this moment in time. And it's not like I'll cheat on you. Oh, I think maintaining a relationship would be terrible. Which is why I'll remain single for a while. Not that I wouldn't mind having a boyfriend or something like that, but I don't feel like anything at all. I need to focus on myself. But I don't know, take what you will from that. So yeah, that's a piece of that story. There's actually more to it, and I might talk about it later. But for the for the meantime, I think I have an idea on what I want the next one to be about, and it's going to be about my first, second, and third kiss. Sis, I guess. But yeah, they were. I had a terrible time. Just I'm not proud. I don't know. We'll get into it later. And oh yes, it's still involving Franklin and Lexi. So we'll get into that in you know the next episode. So I'm Nakia, and I'll see you later. All right, bye.